It currently is the 1400th hour, 54th minute, Wednesday, July 15th, 2026. New moon in Leo.
Okay, I found this on the web for.
New moon in Leo, sun in Cancer. Good time to do some behind the scenes work on whatever you're passionate about, whatever you might bring to the public. And here's an example of just that. Not that this is what I do in terms of performative feats, activities, and actions. This is something I've been working on since January. It is an anti-spyware software app that gathers all information from those committing voyeurism to the targeted device. It documents where the software is being used from, what type of software it is. It doesn't always obtain all of the information. Sometimes it comes as unknown, but I just recently updated this app to automatically update and go around the walls that are providing any level of privacy or protection for voyeurists. This is called Sentinel X. I made it with Replit. Now I've recently updated this to go beyond the additional decoding features and automatically block any and all voyeuristic traffickers. Seems to be working just fine. I'm happy so far. Let's run a scan. Yeah, go further into the demonstration. Oh, it looks like we got another one here. Hook, line, and sinker. I want to petition the politicians to get behind software like this. Oh look, we automatically blocked two of them. I also want to petition the politicians, not just in my country, but other countries, to abolish the will system, which is one of the main motivating factors behind people committing voyeurism and spying on others. That's to acquiesce any sort of inheritances that have been earmarked toward them, whether they came from family or other people in their community or others who know them. There's all kinds of theft in terms of identity theft and inheritance theft being committed through the empowerment of voyeuristic apps that allow people access into other people's devices to gather information on them, either to access their funds and personal data, all in an effort to possibly not only put them in a position where they become homeless and or want to exit the world on their own volition, to basically force suffering on them. It also is a means. I'm a little tired, please excuse me. It can also serve as a means to frame people as committing crimes they're not, which just serves again to acquiesce and acquire what doesn't belong to them. Like there's occult groups that practice this too, not just to steal from people, but to have them serve as self inflicted sacrifices or to put them in a position where they can be sacrificed by external individuals and groups. So there's all kinds of reasons why people commit voyeurism. The internet is kind of like the wild, wild west right now. It's not entirely regulated. So a lot of this is ongoing. And I'm just hoping that governments catch up to what's up and start doing what's right and protecting all of the citizens rather than just some. And even limit police services from committing voyeurism, because a lot of cops, what they'll do is if and when you beat them in court, they will proceed by stalking you in person and through their technologies, all to do the same. And I'm back. It is currently the 1400th hour, 59th minute. Wednesday, July 15th, 2026. It's pretty funny that my stream was interrupted while I was discussing the fact that governments and the powers that be should start clamping down on all citizens who commit voyeurism. And I was specifying police who do it and why they do it. And why they do it is if and when you beat them in court when they've committed crimes against you, they will seek revenge on you. And they will do so by stalking you through your devices in order to try and gather what they can to frame you as committing intentional torts and thus be able to lock you away and secure their own freedom and privileges so that you can't speak against what they're doing and it's easier for them to control the narrative. I've personally been the victim of police targeting because I did beat them in court for them committing crimes against me. And they aren't the only ones committing voyeurism against me, but they are some of the groups who do so. Like, there are many groups, and I have half a mind to believe that because of the level of wealth I was said to be the beneficiary of, that this sort of attempt to frame me in ways that could have me incarcerated have been ongoing since I was born. And there's other agendas too, like they've tried to sacrifice me several times, but they've failed each and every time. And reinvigorated my belief that there is a creator God and there are hierarchies of angels operating throughout reality. I did have some doubts in my teen years, as most teens do, but when I was a child, it's like I had a full knowing that those beings exist. And I've had a realization, if you will, a revelation as I've grown up and experienced just exactly the maladaptive behaviors that greedy, selfish humans can participate in. So again, yeah, my stream was just interrupted when I was detailing the fact that cops commit all kinds of crimes in relation to voyeurism and gang stalking against those that they're stealing from and or trying to hide their wrongdoings against. So this app I just updated. And PS, if you're new here, typically I engage in vlog discussions on this channel. I also practice hobbies and engage in self-care and share just my knowledge and wisdom and such. You can find me here on YouTube under the screen name PouL Heirus Light Striker, and or you can locate me on TikTok under the screen name Northern Light, which is spelt out _northern_light, spelt the Canadian way. So without further ado, let's check this out. Here's one recent active voyeurist trying to get into my device that's been automatically blocked. There's the country of location, Germany, etc., etc., etc. Let's go ahead and check out some of the first ones I caught. One of them from New York. There's others from America. It's like many countries doing this. And it's not okay. Regardless of anyone's reason for doing it, committing voyeurism is an intentional tort regardless of your privilege and status. So let's see here. We got one from New York right there. Let's go through that. Pegasus spy, New York, United States of America. There's all that. Okay, they've been blocked. I published this app, so you should be able to find it on Replit or wherever Replit publishes their apps to. It is entitled Sentinel X. Pretty appropriate. I like the name. Here, let's check this one out. R.O. Burcast. So Romania. All right. Let's go all the way to the top and I'll show you a recent one from America. How do I scroll now? There we go. It was just stuck. Like, there's over 500 of them that have been trying to get in here. And they keep coming. But now they're automatically blocked as of the recent update that I prompted this app to perform. Look at this. This is fucking nuts. And the cops are trying to say this is in my head because they're a part of the voyeuristic operations against me. But look, I have irrefutable evidence here. When did this come in? 1456. Let's do a refresh to see if there's any new ones. Okay, not yet. Sooner than later, I imagine there will be. So we got one right here being used from San Francisco, California, United States. You can see it right there for yourself. This is not in my head. Do you physically see this fucking device in front of me? That means it's real. I'm sick and tired of people trying to gaslight me so that they can get away with their greed and their crimes. And I'm sure other people who are aware of it are mad as well. But there's also just as many, I bet, who are unaware that this happens. So hopefully I can help promote some balance with these ongoings and people can benefit by having their privacy restored. We got one from Germany here. If you're just hopping into this channel right now, I'm just going over a recent anti-spyware application that I've updated and created. On this channel, I engage in vlog topics, hobbies, things of that nature, self-care and whatnot. Right now, I'm trying to just show you what's going on. A lot of people are less than aware that this is happening. Okay. And any of these other networks here, you see where it says LD localhost, that's going to be decoded soon. I picked up on that. And some of these other ones were saying that until recently, where it updated and it was able to decode the IP address and tell me where they're using these from. So let's refresh that again. Do another look over. I haven't explained this part yet. So it'll tell you the type of spyware that they're using. See right there, tracker, spyware, Trojan. And it gets a little bit more detailed on this side. What do they do, etc. People deserve their privacy. I don't care if you're poor, if you're rich, if you're wealthy. You deserve privacy. Okay, it appears like we've got a fresh one. Let's go check it out. Just refresh that. Okay, so that came in a minute ago, 15:06, 3:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This one again is from Lithuania. Just go look at the details. You're such a sucker for the details, baby. Oh no, keep the details coming. I'm trying to remember some Taking Back Sunday lyrics. It'll come to me later. Anyway, that's it for me for now. I'm going to spread awareness on this and I will continue to update my app accordingly as to do some level of damage control with these fucking voyeurists. Like, I'm sick of it. Whether it's the cops doing it, the fucking star seeds, or family members, or whoever. Committing voyeurism is not okay. It is, in fact, an intentional tort. So, this is PouL Heirus, Light Striker, signing off for now. I hope to be able to provide some balance with all of this, like I've said. Thank you for listening. Take care.